This is also the time of giving. We are out, we are shopping, we are getting gifts, but this is also when we tend to take a step back and say it is time to open the wallets and to be able to give to charities. And joining us is the president and CEO of Canada Helps, Owen. It's great to have you back on the show. Sure. And as you were mentioning, this for you also, seeing it on the website, seeing it through your charity, this is the time that Canadians are giving.
This really is the time. And November, December, well, the statistics are really quite something. 50% of all the annual giving happens in the months of November and December. And we just see the servers get faster and faster and busier all the way up to the very last day of the year. People really do wait to the last minute.
Now there is, as you were mentioning, right, to get it in for that last minute, there's the tax aspect of it.
There is. It's always nice to give, but it's also really nice that the tax man gives something back. And the key that people, I think why they wait till the last minute, is they want to sort of get that benefit. They want to get the tax benefit of that tax receipt. So you pay a little bit less tax next year when you pay those tax returns in April. You don't want to think about that too much, but it is a nice little benefit for giving.
It is a sidebar to all of this, but you are saying that there's a lot of giving, and there's a lot of giving right now in the name of someone, that people are using these as gifts to be able to kind of say this is what's been done and it's being done in your name.
Yeah, there's lots of creative ways now that giving to charity isn't just a giving to charity, but also can be a Christmas gift or a holiday gift of some kind, even, you know, a gift in the office. So we're seeing people do things. You can do really straightforward where you just give a gift to charity and say it's in honor of someone, but we've created some more creative ways of doing that on Canada Helps. So one of them is a gift card. So you buy the gift card, you get the tax receipt because you've made the gift to charity, and then when you give the recipient the gift card, they get to choose which charity it goes to ultimately. And we've seen that as a great way to thank clients, to thank employees. We've also seen interesting things where it's like grandparents who will give it to their grandchildren. So after the kids have opened all these gifts on Christmas Day, the next step is they said, well, you've been very lucky this year. Some people aren't that lucky. Let's sit down and spend this gift card and choose a charity and take their kid through the step of thinking about causes and that other people aren't quite as lucky as they are.
It's something that needs to be reminded of, and it's the perfect time to do it. And there's also people who have actually taken a step back and said, listen, we're not looking for gifts, and they've actually made their own gift list.
Exactly, and we've created something called the Cause Wish List, and it's simply like a gift registry, so maybe like for weddings, and people do use them for weddings as well. But for Christmas, some people are saying, look, I've got all kinds of stuff. I've already got my espresso maker and my iPad. What else do I need? How about I make a list of the charities that are my favorite causes? And if people are so inclined, they can look at my list, I can promote it, I can put it on Facebook, tweet it, and they can choose a charity of mine to give to instead of giving me something that I probably don't need.
They'll have a lot of options. There are 89,000 registered charities, is that right, through Canada Helps?
It's almost an overwhelming number, and I think sometimes when we say that, people don't know where to start. They sort of freeze and go, wow, that's a lot. So the trick really is helping people break it down into something that's more meaningful, because giving has to be very personal. You're giving to something that means something to you. So taking that 89,000 and don't think about it, we often call ourselves the Google of giving, because it's if you go to CanadaHelps.org, it's just a search bar. It looks a lot like Google, and you can put in different search terms. So maybe you want to put in the environment or kids or health, and then you want to put in Nepean or maybe you're in Cornwall, whatever. You put it in, and you're going to find local causes that probably some of the usual ones that you've heard of, and also probably some ones you haven't heard of, which is great to discover little charities. I
think that's what's fun. I mean, we are mostly, hopefully, informed and aware of some of the major charities that are in whatever region that we're living in, but when you find the smaller ones, and you just came back from where, Victoria?
Yes, that's right, yeah. And there's all kinds of really neat ones. I was just saying I met a marine biologist doing a great ocean conservation piece there, or you go to Winnipeg, where I saw a wonderful daycare for kids with disabilities, specifically for that. So you see these sort of niche causes in local neighborhoods that really do need support, and sometimes they don't get a lot of profile. So some of the idea here is help people find the causes that aren't the usual suspects, but are the ones that I think have maybe more meaning for something that's something that happened in their life or family, etc.
It could probably be a great education tool also when you realize just how many different charities and what people are doing around the country, for sure. CanadaHelps.org is the website that you're looking for. It's been a wonderful place too for established charities to be able to kind of see things filtered through as well, but a wonderful opportunity maybe if you're looking at a gift of giving a little different this year. CanadaHelps.org. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thank you.